everyone, welcome to another quick clip. So this one is going to be near and dear to my heart because as drummers, there's a lot of things that are drummer exclusive that never get taught in school, because why teach something that's specific to a rhythm-based instrument when everyone in your class is playing different instruments, right? And there's a lot more to be spoken about, to the masses about pitch, keys, notes, rhythms, those things that are universal. But now that we're kind of in a place where we can only be working on rhythm-based activities, or we're doing online stuff, why not take this opportunity to teach your students more about the world of actual drumming, right? It would be really cool, and us drummers would really appreciate it. So the thing that I want to teach you about today is rudiments, okay? So drum rudiments. The way that I always like to describe rudiments is they're almost like the ingredients to our recipes, right? So if a drummer, if the song is a recipe, then the things that we use to make that are called rudiments. And it's a different combination of the kind of the four fundamentals that we use in drumming. And the four fundamentals are stroke, right? So the way that we hit the drum, flams, which is when we hit one before the other, doubles, which is when we do a diddle, which is two on the same hand. And then the fourth thing I like to say is kind of like the musicality of it is the accents and the taps, okay? So you can take that and, interpret that in all different types of ways. Instead of diddles, you could say sticking, but the flams, the diddles, the sticking, I suppose, in accompaniment with that, the accents, kind of the way that we hit the drum, all of those can combine in different ways to create different patterns, and we call those patterns rudiments. So I want to show you just a few of those rudiments, and hopefully you'll find a way to kind of take this information and just put it into like a mini lesson plan for your students. And at the end, I'll show you just kind of like a fun activity that I do with students what I do with schools, like workshops with older groups that have no experience with drumming, no experience with rudiments, but I explain this to them, teach them what a rudiment is, and then I have a little activity I'll show you at the end that we do, okay? So first, there's a bunch of different types of rudiments. One of the basic ones one of the most common ones are the paradiddle rudiments, okay? So a paradiddle is just basically where we manipulate our sticking into a certain pattern. That pattern would be right, left, right, left, right, left, left. That's just a simple paradiddle. We also have double paradiddles, where we say double paradiddle. And remember, when we say diddle, that's when we do the two on the same hand, right? So paradiddle, paradiddle, double paradiddle, double paradiddle. There's also triple. It's a triple paradiddle. It's a triple paradiddle. And we have paradiddle diddles. Paradiddle diddle, paradiddle diddle. So those are like the four paradiddle rudiments really that we use for that. There's also roll rudiments. So they're labeled pretty, it makes a lot of sense the way that they're labeled. We have a 5-stroke roll, which consists of hitting the drum 5 times. So a 5-stroke roll would be right, right, left, left, right. Because when we do a drum roll, all we're doing is right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, but fast, obviously. So a 5-stroke roll is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, right, left, left, right. And you can see that little dash that's across the stem of the note. That's the diddle symbol. So that's the symbol for 2 on the same hand, twice as fast as the value of the note. So if it's a 16th note, we're doing 32nd notes. Ta-ta, ta-ta. We also have 6-stroke rolls. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's just a full beat with a release, right? We have a lot of flam rudiments. One of my favorites is called Swiss Armies, and you can see it there, and the sticking is flam right left on a triplet basis. We also have flam taps. That's a great thing where we have our flam right, flam left, flam right. We have flam accents, which is also not necessarily triplet based, but three components, right? Which is flam, tap on the other hand, tap. Flam, tap on the other hand, tap. Bra da da, bra da da, bra da da, bra da da. Got a nice kind of flow to it. So those are just like a few, right, of our more common rudiments. Now what I encourage you to do with your students as an activity is to build their own rudiment. And the way that they can do that is start off by coming up with a short rhythm, right? A rhythm that's maybe 2 beats long, a beat, 2 beats, 3 if they're feeling cheeky, but not a very long one. So for example, you could do, let's say something like 16th notes, a set of 16th notes, and a set of 8th notes, right? 1 E and a 2 and. There's my bass rhythm, okay? Just came up with it. And then we can plug into any one of those notes, a flam, a diddle, an accent. We can put sticking to change the sticking in there as well. So now we've gone from 1 E and a 2 and to something like this, right? There you go. That's a buzz, by the way. That just came into me, so I just said it. There it is. And then you have to come up with a goofy name for it, of course, because all of our rudiments have pretty silly names. So that just feels like a day at the mall. So I'm just going to call it shopping. Shopping. Anyways, we'll call it shopping, okay? That's shopping. That's a new rudiment that's just been created right now. So there you go. That's an activity you can do with your students, okay? I really hope that some of you do this because learning rudiments is just something that never really happens in high school. And I think it'd be really cool for some, kids, and not even just high school, like 7, 8 as well. They can easily do this. 6, I've done this with grade 6 as well. Just a fun way to kind of integrate the world of percussion more into your curriculum. So there you go. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you next week. Bye.